Hi everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to be putting together for you a bee themed tiered tray. My original idea was to make a tiered tray with these two bee planters, one here, one there. I actually had a third one as well that was smaller, and unfortunately it broke, so I was going to make a two-tiered tray. What I was going to do was I already went ahead and made this little sort of prop to prop up my items because the planters are sort of deep. I was going to place this inside. I was going to spray paint a candle holder in black, and I was going to glue it inside the planter, so that when I placed my second planter or tier on top, there was enough room or height to place my items. However, what I did not take into consideration was the size of the base of this candle holder. So when I try to place items in here, they don't sit properly, because this base takes up so much room and things just sort of sit on top of the edge and they sort of go tilted and off to the side. So this idea did not work and I was so disappointed. So last year I did a bee themed tiered tray on this tray here, and this is what I'm going to be using again. I hope that you guys won't be disappointed that I'm using it again. However, I do have some new bee decor that I didn't have last year that I'm going to add to this tray. And the tray is going to look fuller and it's going to be really, really pretty, I promise. So I hope you will stay tuned and I will show you tier by tier how I decorate this tray.
Today's video is part of a closed collaboration coordinated by Sonja at Domestic Diva Home, and participating aside from myself are these amazing YouTube creators: Connie's Nails and Creative Creations, Nicole Northgarden Home and Garden, Vesna TV Home, and KikiDIYs. Please be sure to check out their tiered tray videos as well. I personally can't wait.
Alrighty, so the first tier we're starting with is the bottom tier. So I'm going to decorate the back and then work my way to the front. So at the back, I'm going to use all these yellow flowers that I have. I pulled out a few here, and I just would like to fill the back so that it acts as a pretty backdrop for the items I'll be placing in front of it. So I'm just going to put in this yellow flower and just keep filling it in like so. And of course we can play with this after to make sure that everything looks perfect. Okay, I think that's pretty good so far. So I have these really cute cups and saucers. It looks like a honeycomb pattern on the outside, the saucer, and has this beautiful brown bee on the right on the dish and in the middle. So I have two, and I'm going to be using both on this tray, but this one is going to be laying flat. So unfortunately you won't see the bee, but you will see it here on the top layer, because we have to show the bee on a bee themed tray. So you will see it, don't you worry. And so I'm going to be placing the saucer down here and the really fantastic looking honeycomb patterned cup right on top, like so. And then I have some white flowers with yellow and brown middles, which go beautifully with the cup and saucer. So I'm just going to place those right there. Then I have this little honey pot here that is also in our sort of yellow mustardy yellow color, and it is outlined in kind of a brown color as well. The leaves and the flowers and the bees are in brown, so it looks really nice again with this cup here. So I'm going to put this off to the side like so. And then this sugar bowl, we have this cute brown and sort of burgundy and yellow bee skep with some bees on it. Really, really cute. And we're just going to place that in front like so. And then we give it a quick check, and I think that looks pretty cute so far. So that is our first tier. Alrighty, so tier number 2, our middle tier. I'm going to again do the back and then work my way to the front. So the first thing I'm going to add, it has a bit of height, and that's just a yellow pillar candle, very plain, purchased from Dollarama, $2.50, no big deal. So I'm just going to place that at the back. And then also at the back, this little yellow and white striped pot. I'm not going to put anything inside of it. You're just going to see the stripes when you look at it, and that's sort of what I intend for this. So you just kind of see it, and I'll place it there. And then over here, I'm placing this creamer that matches the sugar bowl that we have over here on the bottom tray. So I'm going to place this in front like so. And I like for the little handles on the pieces to hang off of the tray. I feel like it gives a bit of dimension. So I do that intentionally instead of pushing everything right inside. And then on the other side, I have this little honey pot. It's so cute. It has a bee honey dipper. It's got the bee at the end here, adorable. So I'm just placing that in there. Again, having our little dipper, honey dipper hanging off, sort of, so that it gives a bit of dimension and visual interest to the tray. Then last year I purchased this one little bee ornament. I told myself I was going to go back to that store at the end of the summer to hopefully buy a whole bunch of them on sale and put them on this little sort of tree branch piece that I have in the corner of my living room. I did go back to that store, and unfortunately they were all gone. I think that was a bit naive of me to think that there was going to be a whole bunch left. There were none left. So I was stuck with one little ornament. So I'm just going to place that ornament in front like so. And then just fill in this sort of empty space here with another white flower that matches the flowers on our bottom tier. Like that. Of course, I will take a look, but that's our middle tier. Alrighty, so our third and final tier, I've placed these plate holders down. I positioned them so that I didn't have to play around on camera. They are positioned in such a way that my two plates should fit nicely on them. So the very first plate that I'm going to put down is this bee dish. I bought a small set of these dishes at a Canadian grocery store here called Real Canadian Superstore. When I saw the ad on Facebook for these, I hopped in that car so quick and made sure to buy a set. I only bought 4. There were 5 dishes left, and I prefer not to buy an odd number. So I purchased the 4. I am going to use one for this tiered tray. It's nice and large. I love to put high, larger pieces on my top tier because there's nothing in the way. So I just love to use great big pieces on my top tier. Even though the tray itself is small on top, it's great to use these big pieces. So I'm going to place down this bee plate like so and I think it looks really pretty. I'm going to use that second saucer I have that has the brown bee on it. I'll place this here. And it matches really nicely with the cup and saucer here. Normally what I do is I try to work in diagonals. So I wouldn't normally have this here because it is matching this. However, I'm going to put the cup on the other side, and the cup will be diagonal from this set here. So it still works out. I'm still sort of following that rule. And I'm going to place this in here, and I have to play around a bit, even though I thought I wasn't going to play around on camera. Here I am. Okay, so this looks okay. Alrighty, what I realized was that I needed to place this plate behind the handle here. It was not working being in front, so I needed to position it behind, and that leaves me plenty of room now to put our cup, and I can fit our little white flower that matches our other flowers. I'll just place that there. And then the topper is just this tiny little gold bee magnet I have. I wish I bought a whole set of these. Not sure what I was thinking. I love them, but I'm going to try to just put it on the handle. Yeah, it stays really nicely, and that finishes off that look there. So don't go away. I'm going to give you a nice close-up shot of this whole tray so that you see everything up close. You see all the little intricate details. Thank you to Sonja for asking me to take part in this great collaboration. I'm so excited to work with her and all the ladies taking part in this collab. If you like this video, kindly give me a thumbs up. I always love your comments, and I am asking that everyone who watches my videos but perhaps has not subscribed yet to kindly subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot, and it allows me to put out more videos for you, which I hope you enjoy. So thank you everyone so much, and take care.